Hello judges, so this is the verify submission of NullPay. So as you can see that we have made some UI UX changes for the better user experience to the users. So this is the home page that we have refactored, and to give more a better idea to the user what NullPay is. And now you can see in the docs is present here, and the docs is very extensive right now. You have the getting started smart contract, SDK, the integrations, the architecture, so user do not have to worry about anything. We have all the things documented, so they will have easy time navigating to NullPay. So now we have the extensive documentation of SDK, and we also have the documentation of how to connect the MCP server to the OpenClaw cloud code, the codex, the cursor, the anti-gravity. So we have extended the NullPay MCP to all kind of IDs or AI tools that support the standard input and output MCP servers. So now we have the integration with the cloud code as well, OpenClaw as well. So with the help of OpenClaw, you can connect your WhatsApp, you can connect your Telegram, Discord, Slack, iMessages. So you do not have to worry. You can just use any of the messaging service that you are familiar with, and you can create the invoice, pay the invoice using that. So this is the integration. So this is what allow us by integrating the OpenClaw. We now have the integration with the anti-gravity, the cursor, the codex, all kinds of famous IDs that the users use. So previously we only had the integration with the cloud desktop, but now we have extended it to the anti-gravity codex as well. If I just show you how you can use, so you can just come to the anti-gravity, and you can click on the MCP packages, and then you can manage MCP packages, and then you can view the raw config. And in the raw config, you will be able to see that I have added the NullPay JSON file. So you'll be able to see this JSON file in the documentation as well. So you just have to copy that, and you will be able to see all the things. In the codex, the step is almost similar. You have to go to the settings and then the MCP, and then you'll be able to see the option that add server, and then you have to manually paste all the things that you want to add, and you'll be able to interact with the NullPay through that. Now coming to the main component. So the explorer page is same as before. Now the interesting thing in the create invoice is, now the previously we only had the any type of basically the token selection with the donation type of invoice only, but now we have extended that to the standard and multi-pay also. So now we have now the merchant can choose to allow multiple currencies, and we are doing this by a real-time Oracle conversion. So we are fetching the real-time prices from the provable endpoints, and we are verifying that on chain using the GK proofs. So there is no hampering that can be done in between the conversions. So the payer and the business owner do not have to worry about the conversion, because everything is verified on chain using the ZK proofs. So now you can select that this is the base credits, and you can select the options that you want to have. Like you can choose, I want to have the US DCX also, I want to have the USAD also. So suppose I just show you how it will look like. So this is the invoice that I created for 2 credits, but I also give the option to the payers that they can choose between USAD and USDCX also. So if I come to the USDCX, you can see that it is already converted to 0.10336 USDCX, which is equivalent to 2 credits. And so now the payers, now the merchant do not have to worry about what type of tokens uh, his payer have. He can just support to any of the invoices, any of the tokens. And we also have the payer node. So this payer node will stay to the payer only. So this is basically a private node that you can have into your paid history, paid invoices history for the clear navigation. So you get the idea of, like, you can put some indication like I paid this invoice to this one person. Also there is a share node with the merchant, so you can share something with the merchant also. So this is the node that the merchant will also be able to see, and here you can see all the type of thing, like thank you for this invoice, etc, etc. We also have the support for NullPay card, which I will show you later. So this was the Oracle conversion. Now coming to the dashboard. So the dashboard now have a very enhanced features. So first is the statistics. So now we have basically shown very statistics to the users. So there is a settlement rate, there is a payment received rate, there is average payment per invoice, payment slip. So these kind of basically the stats will be able to help the merchant to analyze their business in a much better way. We also have a payment received graph, which is a real-time graph, which you can see. So you'll be able to see that at which time you got you got paid. So you can basically make assumption like how much, what is the range of time that you're getting the most invoices paid. So you can select between credits, USDCX, USAD. So this is the enhanced basically dashboard statistics. And coming to the dashboard page, so now it has the the memo, the latest, the title is here. There is also a tab, a new column, that is earnings. There is also a very advanced searching feature, so now you can search from hash, from salt, from title, from memo, from merchant note. And there is also a range of date that you can select if you want to basically only see the only see the invoices that you created on a particular date. You can choose that. You can select a range of dates too. So this is the basically the advanced version of the dashboard. Also we have a auditor page. So suppose you want to give the auditor, you want to prove, you want to basically have your business audited. So you do not have to give your private key to the auditor. You can just come to this, you can just make a auditing report. So if you just click on the, if you will just click on the download auditing report, you will be able to see that there are perspective. You want to approve this auditing report as a merchant, as a peer, or as a both, and there is a selective disclosure, like what are the things that you want to disclose to the auditor. And then you have to just click on generate report, and then you have to sign the transaction just to prove that you are the only one that is generating this auditing report. And then you'll be able to see a HTML report which is not cryptographically verified, and then you'll be able to see the encrypted JSON that you will share with the auditor, and the auditing key that you will share with the auditor. And then the auditor just have to come to this auditor verification page. He will paste the auditing package, he will paste the auditing key, and then he can cryptographically verify that you did not tamper with the data that was given by the NullPay. So this way the auditor can prove the authenticity of the data that you are giving him without him letting know your private key or something like that. No private information is getting leaked. Oh, now coming to the pay tab, so we now have the support for the batch payments as well. So as suggested by the Alex that we can support the batch payments. So this batch payments is done right now through the burner wallet. So you can place multiple invoices here. So suppose you have 10 invoices to pay. So previously you have to go to manually go to every one of the invoices and then pay. But now with the batch payments, you can just you can just basically make a stack of them, and then you will be able to see all the invoice summary here, and then you can just review the transactions, and then you can pay at once. So no matter how many transactions, how many invoices are there, there will be at most 3 transactions that you will have to sign. First for the credits, first for the USDC, and second for the third for the USAD, if there is any. So this is the improvement that we have done. You can now make the batch payments. Now coming to one of the advanced feature of this wave is the NullPay card. So NullPay card is a private card that we have made. So this card do not have any link to your main wallet on chain, so no one will be able to see that you were the one who created this card, and they will not be able to see even the private balance of this card. So the advantage of this card is that in case you do not have the Shield wallet connected to your browser right now, or you are in a shop, so you do not have the Shield wallet access to you, you can just put some money into an NullPay card, and then you can directly pay the invoice using the NullPay card just by putting a 6-digit pin and a card secret. So you will create that you will make that at the time of the creation of the NullPay card, and then you will have to keep that as a secret to yourself. So if I just enter so these are my credentials. If I just unlock card, you'll be able to see all the balances of your card, that is credits, USDCX, USAD. You can also you can also transfer all the money to your main wallet anytime. There is no restriction on that. We also have some limit controls. By default, there are some limit controls that is put into your card. So because just to you can just basically set a new limit that you want into your NullPay card, and you can click on update cap, and then there will be a sign message that you have to sign, and after the signing the cap will be increased. So this cap is basically for the how much balance can be in your NullPay card at a time. So you can also delete a card, but before deleting a card, you have to transfer all your money to the main wallet, because we do not want you to lose any money. So you can create a card and recreate it again. So deletion card deletes the card from both the on-chain and the off-chain. So on the on-chain, we are having a function that is the delete card, that basically takes the card records as an input, and basically does not split out anything. So it is basically a burning of a record feature. Now coming to the gift card, thanks to the Alex suggestion that we have added the history to the card as well. So you'll be able to see all the cards that you have generated and the balance of these cards as well. So you can just copy the code in case you forgot about the cards. So this is one of the features that we added. Now coming to the SDK and developer section. So now we have the integration with OpenClaw, we have the integration with Codex, Anti-Gravity. So these are all the commands that we already had, the CLI command, the node packages, the MCP package. And now we also have the advanced version of the SDK dashboard, so you'll be able to see all the invoices that were created for the SDK for your website. So it will be separate from the dashboard that we have in the main. uh, you'll be able to see the payment received timeline as well, just like we had in the main thing. And you will be able to see the docs as well. In the docs, it is very good docs. So if I just show you the OpenClaw integration as well, so you just have to run the instance of the OpenClaw, that is the OpenClaw gateway, and then you'll be able to see, then you'll be able to interact with the merchant, that like here, hi brother, create an invoice for me for 1 credits, the invoice title is Ashish and the memo is something like that, and it will create a payment link for you. And the best part is that you can use this exact flow in the WhatsApp, in the Telegram, in the Discord. So you just have to bring your API keys, and then you'll be able to have the access of NullPay everywhere. Also, one of the features that we added in this wave was the null bot, the Telegram bot that we made. So you can just copy this username, or you can just directly go to the Telegram, and then you'll be able to see the NullPay bot, Telegram bot. So in this bot, you'll be able to see all your dashboard. You'll be able to create an invoice. You'll be able to see the dashboard. You'll be able to see the payment link, payment receipt hash, etc, etc. So it is one good feature that we have. And the best part of the Telegram bot is that you'll be able to have live notifications enabled in your phone. So whenever there is a transaction that has happened to your invoice, you'll be able to see the notification like the payment has done to you. And you can toggle it as well, like you can toggle it if I want to receive the notifications or not. So this is one of the features that we added. This sums up all the things that we have done in the NullPay in the wave 5. In the next wave, we have plans to migrate this to the basically take it to the next level, take it to the actual users by deploying the contracts to the mainnet and giving the users actual feel of basically using that in the real production applications. So this is our NullPay submission for the wave 5. Thank you.